The objectives of the Iran war were very clear. It was regime change in Iran. We also know that it was regime change because it seems like Trump was very disappointed. Even Netanyahu is very disappointed by the outcome. This was in the times of Israel. Netanyahu said, frustrated that Mossad promise it could instigate Iran uprising has fallen short. Then it was like, okay, we can't do an internal revolution. Let's arm the Kurds and they will do the revolution. And the Kurds were like, nope, we're not going to do that. We've been backstabbed by the US many times. And Turkey said that, hey, we're not going to allow the Kurds to do that. So that failed. And then it was, let's just destroy the nuclear capability, even though you destroyed it last year. And so that objective, for it to be a success, they have to obtain the 60% enriched uranium. That is impossible to find. One, because it's so small, these cylinders of the 60% enriched in uranium, you can put most of it in a car. I'm trying to find a car in, in all of Iran, 4 times the size of Iraq, more than twice the size of Texas, is insane. So then it became, we can't remove the regime. Yeah, we've made it a bit more hardline and more aggressive towards the West because we've killed the reformist and pragmatic leaders. So they're going to be more angry now with the West. So what else can we do to say that we're doing an objective of something? Okay, we're going to weaken the capability of Iran to strike the Gulf or Israel, i.e. remove its drone capability, remove its missile capability. Well, that's also nearly impossible because there are missile cities deep underground where it's underneath mountains, which you cannot even penetrate with the mother of all bombs that you have. This is what a missile city base looks like, where it's underneath a mountain. And it's 500 meters deep. Whatever bombs you're going to throw at this, the biggest bomb that they can throw goes 60 meters maximum is what they say. It goes 60 meters deep, which doesn't work over here because this is, 500 meters deep. So these bombs won't do anything. And then so what they'll do is they'll start attacking the kind of entry and exit points of those. And they've done that. And what we can see is that then the Iranians come and kind of repair this exit or entry point. And then there are many dozens of entry and exit points that probably are not known to the US. They have hundreds of those missile cities in places where the US and Israel haven't even been to, such as the east part of Iran. They haven't really touched that area because they can't go that deep in. And so it's impossible to destroy their capability. I mean, you could destroy a lot of the storage ammunition that they have, the depots, which they have done, the US and Israel, but Iran still launching dozens and dozens of missiles. And so people say that they have reduced compared to the first day. That was always the plan, to throw all the garbage at the interceptors so that they can deplete the defensive interceptors of the Gulf and Israel especially, and then start throwing your more advanced weaponry. And so you could see kind of it starting at hundreds of missiles on day 1 and 2, and then going down to about 20 to 30 missiles every day. And that has been consistent throughout the war, which indicates that actually they haven't depleted their missile capability.